Hey there, it's good to see you. I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day. As you can see from the title, this is going to be a little bit of a different video than I normally make, project panning and beauty videos. But I was approached by Lorraine, you know her as Makeup, here on YouTube several days ago about starting a YouTube book club. I mean, how fun is that? Basically, what she wanted the challenge to start off being is to finish 5 books by November 5th, or Bonfire Day in the UK. If you're from the US, we know it like in V for Vendetta, the Remember the 5th of November. Fabulous movie, by the way, but sidebar. But in any case, basically the challenge starts tomorrow, or July the 1st. And what you want to do if you decide to take on this challenge is you want to pick a book, make an intro or talk about it on Instagram or Twitter, and then at the end of the month you want to give your synopsis and feelings that you had about the book. Because I know I, for one, I'm always on the hunt for a good book. I love recommendations for things. I love to hear what people are talking about and reading, because I'm the type of person, I will read anything and everything. But my personal average for reading for what my schedule allows right now is about a book a month. So this is perfect. And basically, everybody else that has immediately agreed to the challenge, I will list in the description box below. I know Jessica from Jessica Green 518, obviously Lorraine, Makeup, Julie from Miss Julesie's Girl, Did I Say Your Name Right? Kelly from Kelly Michelle, Rita B from Rita B, and Lauren from Lauren and May Beauty. They will have their videos. They went on and chose 5 books before starting the challenge. I have 2 that I'm definitely going to read, but I figured the other 3 I'm going to kind of see what happens and see what kind of piques my interest as we go through the challenge. But let me give you a brief synopsis of the book that I'm going to start. A couple of friends and I read A Girl on the Train before because we loved Gone Girl so much, and so they wanted to take on another book that kind of, not necessarily a thriller, but kind of demonstrates the bond of mother and child, because that really was kind of the focus of Girl on the Train if you're going to go read the book or see the movie. But the book I'm going to read is called The Room. It's by Emma Donaghue. Looks like this. I want to say it's already been made into a movie. I don't know. I'm going to be reading this on my Kindle because that's my media I enjoy the most, or just going to the library and getting a paperback book. But the synopsis of this, according to Amazon, is to 5-year-old Jack, room is the world. It's where he was born. It's where he and his ma eat and sleep, play and learn. At night, his ma shuts him safely in the wardrobe where he is meant to be asleep when old Nick visits. So, thriller, and obviously it's going to take us to some dark places, I suppose, reading this book. Room is home to Jack, but to Ma it's the prison where she has been held for 7 years. Through her fierce love for her son, she's created a life for him in this 11 by 11 foot space. But with Jack's curiosity building alongside her own desperation, she knows that Room cannot contain either much longer. Room is a tale at once shocking, riveting, exhilarating, a story of unconquerable love and harrowing circumstances, and the diamond-hard bond between a mother and her child. So that's going to be my first book. And then as far as August, the other book I'm looking to read is called No More Dirty Looks. Let me get the book description from that. I heard about No More Dirty Looks on YouTube from one of my very favorite UK makeup artists. Her name is Sammy. Her channel is Miss May, and she was talking about this book. The authors are Siobhan O'Connor and Alexandra Spunt. Like I said, No More Dirty Looks. I'll put the link in the description box below. It came out in 2010, but it's basically a layman's guide to the beauty industry. How to read ingredients on our products, the importance of why those ingredients are important, how they're interacting with our skin, with our hair, with our nails, and whatnot. Because basically, I think this is going to be a good step for me in my project panning to go towards healthier, better products as I clear out the old makeup, because going cruelty-free is fabulous, but this book even suggests taking it further than that, because going cruelty-free is great because you're getting rid of the testing on animals, but you're still dealing with ingredients that may not be good for your skin. And when I started this book, I did think it was interesting that these beauty companies are able to get away with what they can get away with because there is very little change in what the Food and Drug Administration has done to regulate the makeup industries, and a lot of these companies are doing their own research and things and putting out studies, and we're not really aware of what's going into the products that we're consuming, or even price points or things like that. And so the premise of this book is it started with a harmless quest for perfect wash and go hair. Every girl wants it. O'Connor and Spunt finally found it in the fancy salon treatment because they went to go get Brazilian blowouts. They were thrilled until they discovered that the magic ingredient was formaldehyde. Shocked, they left no bottle unturned. If it went on their body, absorbed into their skin and bloodstream, they researched it. As it turns out, many of those unpronounceable ingredients in your self-tanner and leave-in conditioner are not regulated, and the natural on your face wash doesn't mean what you think it does. Now, with the help of top scientists, dermatologists, and makeup artists, the authors share their compelling findings and the easy way to detoxify your beauty regimen. No More Dirty Looks also reveals the safest, most effective products on the market and time-tested home recipes. Finally, you don't need to sacrifice health for beauty because coming clean is the best look yet. And even though the book was published in 2010, they do have a website that they constantly update with very current products. So obviously you can see things that are reflected for 2016. But like I said, you know, just starting the book, it's very layman's term. It's not boring. But it really gives you insight into what's going in, and just seeing, like, I'm in the research part of bringing in the FDA and how those rules haven't changed since the 1930s. I mean, that's huge. I mean, granted, our skincare and our makeup and everything is not what our grandmothers would have used back in the 1930s. It's come a long way, but we're also exposing ourselves to more synthetic ingredients and more chemicals and different processes that are actually more and more harmful to our bodies. So might be worth the read if you'd like to join me. And then as far as the other 3 books, what I'm kind of thinking, one of the ones that caught my attention, but I don't know if I'm going to actually read it for the challenge, I might just read it on my own, is the Stephenie Meyer reverse version of the Twilight books, where she basically makes a guy in Bella's place, and then all the vampires are obviously switched to reflect that story. I thought that might be kind of fun. I'm also reading, I love Tudor fiction and, you know, reading about actual Tudor history, you know, Henry VIII, Anne Boleyn, and that time period. And so one of the books that really intrigued me, I'm reading a historical version on the Tudor dynasty, but then also there's a book called The Secret Diary of Anne Boleyn, and it's basically, the summation of that book is Queen Elizabeth is gifted her mother's diary that recounts her days with Henry VIII and their courting and their marriage, and, you know, ultimately leading to her execution. So, and then as far, you know, other books that I was kind of looking at are The Liars Club by Mary Carr. And I'm kind of thinking about Game of Thrones, but I don't think I could finish that book in a month. I might have to pick something a little bit lighter. You know, on that note, I might just go on and read like the BFG, my favorite book. Roald Dahl is amazing, amazing, amazing. I loved all of his books. Since the BFG movie is coming out, I might just go on and reread that, as well as like The Witches, Matilda, James and the Giant Peach, because those are books I can knock out in several days. So feel free to come in and join on the challenge. Like I said, check the description box below. I'm going to go on and start Room, and I will report back to you at the end of the month kind of how I feel about it. And then we'll go from there. So check out everybody's video. I know they're still in the process of uploading. So Rita has uploaded her video, Lauren has uploaded her video, and Lorraine has uploaded her video. And then everybody else is going to be pretty quick along with me so we can get going on this challenge. So I look forward to hearing about what you're reading, what you're loving, summer books that you're picking up, whether you're doing beach reads. Like I said, share everything below. I love, love, love to pick up any genre, any type of book, because I'm always up for learning something new and just, you know, taking in all these different perspectives. So have a fantastic day, and I will be seeing you very soon. Catch you later.